All right, guys. How's it going? This is Kraft again. And I did purchase something else, which that's what I do. What can I say? But anyway, this is the Donor B1 bass synthesizer. And I did an unboxing video, which you're going to be seeing in a few minutes. It's actually really cool. I always say I'm not going to buy stuff, but I got to tell you, and I know I mentioned this probably in the unboxing video, which I usually do first, and then I end up doing an intro video like I'm doing right now, but you don't really care about that, so I'll just shut up and continue to talk about this. Anyway, this was on sale for $97 on Amazon and on Donner's site. So yeah, I've never owned a piece of their equipment. I have had my eye on their drum kits because Demonic Sweaters, if you ever see his videos on YouTube, he actually has done a bunch of videos about their drums, their electronic drums. And a lot of people praise their electronic drums. I know they're getting into the synth market and electronics, so they've always been to electronic drum sets, but this is something new, and I bought it because I always wanted it and I thought it was cool. And again, it's a TB303, and I own several types of TB303 duplicates or replicas, or and I hate to say this, and I'm going to say it anyway, but they didn't get any crap for cloning a TB303, even though it doesn't look anything like a TB303. But like Behringer did. But whatever, man. It's cheap or inexpensive, as we say. I like it. I think it sounds great. I have to tell you, the distortion on this, the saturation on this, and the delay is actually really good. The distortion is nasty. So I've got, like I said, I've got like 3 or 4 of them. I got the TD3 MO. I've got the Roland TB3. I've got a lot of stuff, dude. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm gonna do a demo of this after the unboxing video, and we'll see what happens. I actually plugged it in, checked it out, and played with it. That's how I know the saturation and everything sounds amazing on it. So yeah, so here we go. Let's do this. All right, guys. Hi, it's me again, Kraft. And yeah, I just picked this up. I just ordered it off of Amazon, off the Donor, or Donner, I guess. I don't know how you would say it. I guess I'm always bad with names. You all know that. Donor, I guess it's called. Yeah, so the Donor store on Amazon had this on sale for Cyber Monday for $97, and I picked it up. And this is the Donor B1 analog bass sequencer. Basically, it's a TB303 model, I guess. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna unbox it, and I haven't unboxed it yet, so I figured I'd wait. Haven't touched it yet. Right here we have some connections. It shows you it's got a mono output, it's got MIDI in and out, it's got USB-C, which is really cool. Obviously a power supply, on-off switch, and this basically describes it. It says legendary bassline synthesizer for bass and groove sounds. True analog circuitry with matched transistors. Pure analog signal path based on legendary VCO, VCF, and VCA designs. Easy to use 16-step sequencer with 128 user patterns. 4-pole low-pass resonant filter with cutoff. Resonance, envelope, decay, and accent controls. And I know also there's also in here, let's just open this guy up. I believe this also has reverb and delay, or delay, I think, just delay. But yeah, so let's check it out. Nice packaging by Donor. We have our handy dandy manual, as usual. I'm sure it's written in several languages, which is cool. And obviously this must be the power supply. Now, every time I've seen demos of this power supply, yeah, this one looks pretty good, but this one is usually pushed in for some weird reason. It's a really cheesy power supply. And again, I just want to make sure that everybody knows this too, is Donor didn't send this to me. I bought this. I don't usually get things sent to me. I don't know, maybe because my channel doesn't have that many followers or subscribers, but I've asked them to send me stuff before and I don't get any response from them. So, but that's okay. But yeah, so this is basically the power supply, which is, it looks like it's, I can't really see that. I think it might be, I have to put my glasses on to see. I don't know how many watts or volts that is. But anyway, yeah, so whatever I have to say about this, this is purely, you know, my opinion about this. And so if it stinks or it's lousy, I'll let you know. And I don't know, everybody I see playing with it says it sounds pretty cool, and I have to say it does sound pretty cool. Let's see. So here it is. So we got, oh, it actually feels really nice. It's got some weight to it. Toggle switches. And we have our volume knob over here. So let's see. So we've got, see if I can zoom in on this a little bit so you all can see it. If it'll let me. There we go. So yeah, we have auxiliary in. We have headphone jack, we have sync out, we have sync in, we have wave. This would be a wave. It looks like a sawtooth and a square wave. This right here would be just saturation on or off, so that would be your distortion. The knobs feel pretty good. We have his VCO here, so that would be the blend of the VCO left and right. We have filter cutoff, resonance, and we have, let's see what the light says. Oh, so there we go, depth. We also have on-off switch for delay. So there is your delay features. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool. I know Tiger Arcade, he took the big knob, and Job, they took the big knob and they put it on the filter cutoff. So I might do the same thing, or I might just get a different knob. I don't know. I've got a bunch of knobs in my it feels pretty good in my drawer in the studio. And yeah, so, and this over here, if you can see this, this is basically where you control everything for your pattern, for your sequencer, also your octaves up and down. Yeah, so I'm gonna check it out. You know, I just thought I'd do an unboxing video. And again, there's the stuff on the back, a mono output. We have MIDI in, MIDI out, and we have USB-C, which I think is very cool. Like I said, there's the power supply and the on-off switch. And this little tab here, basically, I think is just to peel off the plastic that they put on here, because this is a shiny finish, fingerprint style plastic. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And it does have some weight to it. It's kind of nice. It's all plastic, obviously, but I like the angle that it's at too. It's very cool. So yeah, so we'll get to it and we'll check it out. Cool. All right, cool. I gotta say the thing's pretty cool. I haven't downloaded the new firmware for it yet. Apparently, it does some glitchy stuff, as you could hear. I was messing around with the filter and stuff, and then I was messing around with the distortion or the saturation, and all of a sudden it did this weird alternate pattern. I don't think it's supposed to do that, this alternate pattern, but it did it anyway. It did it twice, so I don't really know what that's about. It's kind of strange. It was only $97. It is kind of flimsy, like the knobs and stuff when you mess around with it. But it sounds really cool. It sounds pretty good, actually. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I like stuff like that, and I don't do a whole lot of acid type of music, but I really do like that. I'm gonna throw it on, do it with some drum machines and things like that. Maybe the RD6, or maybe even the Drum Brute Impact. I've got a bunch of drum machines I can throw it on and see what happens. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. It sounds good. The delay on it's pretty cool. I'm gonna run it through some effects pedals too to see what happens. But I'm gonna download the firmware and see if that takes out that little glitchy thing that was happening. I might ask a couple other people around the community to see if that own these that actually have had that happen to them. But other than that, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah. So without further ado, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I really enjoy doing these videos. I hope you enjoy them. And peace and stay creative.